The AI adoption and ROI numbers that you're seeing are wrong. Not slightly off, just wrong. And worse, they're utterly misleading because most of these studies aren't measuring AI performance. They're measuring what happens when untrained humans use generic AI tools with zero context inside outdated workflows and expecting magic. That's not failure, that's implementation failure. And the adoption stats, well, they're participation trophies. 60% of employees used AI this month. Cool. That's like saying your kid showed up to school or he went to practice, he stepped onto the field. None of it tells you if he has any chance of winning the championship or how good he is. If you never showed up to watch him play compared to other kids, you'd be an idiot to be surprised that he wasn't the MVP of the championship team. That's exactly what we're doing with AI. We're measuring attendance, not advantage. So why you should listen? Look, I'm not an AI programmer, not an AI architect, not just some AI agency owner that builds stuff on TikTok. I bootstrapped and scaled an actual company from 0 to 300 employees, almost 40 million in revenue, 12 years in a row on the Inc. 5000 list. And then I spent the last 3 years deep diving into AI full time, utterly obsessed, studying it, implementing it, breaking it, trying it out on every single workflow at my old company, rebuilding my workflows around it and changing the way I think about them. And I can tell you something with full certainty. The way that the teams that are killing it right now with AI look nothing like the way your team's using it. Nothing. If you're seeing 10x leverage in time and output and execution across your team, then maybe you're ahead. But you have no idea until it's too late if you're behind. If you're relying on some random adoption report, so this is what actually matters. Here's what's actually happening. There's this massive gap. Using AI and compounding with AI. Most companies are prompting. Top companies are redesigning. Most companies are experimenting. Top companies are engineering context. And most companies are using free accounts or even paid accounts that their team doesn't even know how to use, whereas top companies are building agentic workflows inside of Manus or Cowork or something else. Top companies are building infrastructure, and the adoption reports, they don't show any of that. You probably think we gave our team ChatGPT, we ran a training, people are trying it. That used to work with old software like Salesforce. You would install it, you'd train the team, productivity would go up, but AI isn't software like that. AI is an amplifier that is a blank canvas that each employee has to build their own tools in. And if therefore you don't upgrade your team's ability to build their own tools, then their outputs aren't going to change. They might get a little bit faster at running a mediocre process. The reality is you're asking the wrong questions. We ask, are employees using AI? And is it producing ROI? Well, that's like asking, are they going to the gym and do they have a six-pack? You skipped everything in the middle. Were they trained properly? Do they understand first principles? Are they feeding it context and information? Are they redesigning and rethinking the entire process? Are they building repeatable systems and approaches? Are they using project level intelligence? Are they automating? Are they iterating every week? That middle layer, that's where championships are won. And nobody's measuring it. It's a status gap. Because nobody measures it right, most companies feel safe. But top companies, they're pulling away quietly. They have no reason to tell you that they are miles ahead. Top companies know that they're compounding every day. Most companies are measuring usage, but top ones are measuring workflow transformation. They're measuring how much is being changed, what processes are going away. Top companies, they're embedding AI, and every quarter they make more and more progress. It's not just that they've done better with it, it's that they're iterating faster than you even get started. This means that you can't make these decisions off of a dashboard. AI isn't driving productivity in most things, and so you hesitate. Or you read, AI adoption is up 40%, so you relax. Both are dangerous because the truth is, AI absolutely drives productivity, period. When implementation is deep and context is engineered, when mental models shift, when workflows are rebuilt. But if you treat AI just like it's some tool you installed, instead of a system you redesign around, you'll get mediocre results. And you'll think the tool failed. So here's 5 changes you can make. If you want to win, you need to change all of these. Number 1, stop measuring usage. Usage is irrelevant. Impact per workflow is the metric. How many processes were redesigned? How many hours eliminated? How much output was multiplied? Measure that. Number 2, upgrade your training, not how to prompt. Real training, first principle thinking, system redesign. Role-by-role transformation training. How to rebuild your job with AI. That's what everybody needs to know. Number 3, engineer the context. AI without context is generic. Top teams feed it SOPs, sales scripts, customer transcripts, brand guidelines, internal docs, structured project folders. They don't freestyle inside of a task. They build environments where they can repeat over and over again. Number 4, move beyond chat. Chat's level 1. Top teams are in automation, agentic workflows, workflow orchestration, dashboards, embedded intelligence, vibe coding, everything. They treat AI like infrastructure and like a brand new language. Number 5, make it ongoing. AI is not a Q1 initiative. It's not a one-time workshop. It's not a software install. It's fitness. You build the muscle, you refine the muscle. If you don't continue to progress, it atrophies. You need to upgrade your mental model continuously because every tool that evolves requires a new mental model. But if you change your approach, if you don't just use AI and you create leverage like 10 times time, 10 times execution, 10 times iteration speed, that compounds. And while others are still debating whether AI works or not, you'll be way ahead. So if you're ready to make a change, here's where to start. Stop guessing where you stand. I built an AI readiness and adoption assessment. It's 10 questions. Every employee takes it, including you, your leadership team, and the managers. It will show you how they're actually using AI, what tools they're using, where your gaps are, where you compare, and what your next move should be. Because clarity precedes leverage. And right now, most companies, they don't have clarity. They have noise. AI adoption is not a participation game. It's a competitive advantage game. And the teams building depth right now, they will gap the rest permanently.